focus on the end really, and the atmosphere and what happened when Sarmiento found the net. Clearly, you were pitch side. I don't know how close you were to that, but can you kind of put into words what that was like?
We've run out of words to
Oh, good.
to be honest, which is not good for you guys as the written journalist part of the team. But man, oh man, just wow, just wow. This team is special, and I just every time we get to these sort of moments, we just think this is never going to get topped. This is never going to get topped. They keep topping it. But yeah, being pitch side to sort of capture that and watch that scenes was just unbelievable. We'll get onto the goal itself, but I just couldn't believe my eyes seeing that ball go into the net. And obviously,
which side were you? Whereabouts were you?
I was wrong side, so he celebrated the other side. So I was looking at another photographer and went, "Great, they've scored," but also like, bloody hell, they've gone the wrong way. But it is what it is. But unbelievable scenes. I will admit, I did stop for a second and just go, like, what is going on? Like, what is going on? This is just unbelievable. Like, I think we'll play a clip soon. McKenna time. The amount of times we've scored late goals and late winners, it's just incredible. But that, I goosebumps, absolute goosebumps. And then obviously when the full-time whistle went, I just went, I'm going to go outside in a minute and speak to loads of the KOA army, and they're going to be buzzing, boy. But what a night under
Rossi, can you compare it to anything that you've had in your Ipswich Town supporting life in terms of kind of things that you've seen before? Carl Fuller, for example, our columnist, messaged me last night and said, he was meant to be writing a column last night, so I can't write it tonight. My head, I'm too all over the place. I need to gather my thoughts. And he said he's been going 46 seasons and he can't remember kind of as wild as scenes. So for you, Ross, I know you're much younger, but you've seen some big moments at Portman Road. How does that compare?
Yeah, it's definitely up there. Obviously, it only works when it's a full stadium. Obviously, I watched Town, like many of our listeners, when we were, very bad, and wasn't many people in the stadium. But the Arsenal game, that's one I always go back to, because that was when Priskin scored, that was unbelievable. But yeah, there's some other like late winners and other moments. Obviously, Paul Anderson's goal against Norwich and the derby and the East Ang, the playoffs. Yeah. But that just felt very different and just special. The team and the fans were all together, and just how important the win was as well. Because the ones I mentioned, the Arsenal one was important in terms of the first leg. Obviously, the Paul Anderson goal was important part of the playoffs, but this one just felt so different. And I just was just looking around and just so many happy faces, and Connor Chaplin running. That was just mad. I didn't actually see that at the time until I was like, I thought that was a fan, but then I was like,
he just goes like,
just unbelievable.
Fantastic. I don't know if you probably have heard it, friends. My voice is going. Excuse me, but Brenna Woolley's commentary as well, which I know is doing the rounds. I mean, that's perfect. And I think the reason that last night felt so mad was because it just continues this ridiculous, against the odds, not meant to be possible fairy tale that we're on. Ipswich Town are top of the table with 6 games left to play. They really might do it. And games like that are how we've got to this point. And again, coming from behind, doing the impossible, 97th minute winner. Chance looked at one point where it'd gone, and then he gets up and stabs it in the net. Unbelievable.